This is great.
How am I supposed to know? You stuck
Wow.
in my face. This doesn't have chocolate in the middle. It's got red on it. It's got a little cherry.
Well, this is the last time you're ever gonna see this view without a big and massive thing in front of it. What's up guys, I'm the HallowThriller, and today we're here at Dorney Park for the Ace event, HallowThriller. This is the first time they're holding this event, so I'm excited to see how it is. Should be similar to a prior event they used to do called Coaster Madness. And it's also the final day of Haunt, which I did last year. Haunt was one of my favorite Halloween events, so I'm really excited to be back here and showcase the houses, including the new one, Ghost in the Machine, which we're gonna get a behind the scenes tour of, lights on, and be the first group to go inside, so that should be really exciting. So anyway, let's head inside, have some fun, and meet up with some coaster friends. Made it to our first destination, Hydra the Revenge, to start our nearly hour-long ART session. We are here with a lot of people, all of whom you can see right here. Yeah, this should be really exciting. And I can't wait to get back on Hydra again. Part of the ERT is also Apollo, which I haven't been on in a while, and it is a fun ride, so I'm excited to get on it again. Finished our ride on Apollo and took our group picture, and now we're gonna start heading on other attractions now that the park is open. All done with Talon. Got a nice ride on that in the back row after a little bit of a maintenance thing, but got fixed up and we got on it. Nice smooth ride as always, and it was nice ride to get in the fall. Right now we're heading to pick up our Fast Lane, or should I say Fright Lane tickets. The first 150 people who signed up got a free Fright Lane pass, and we were amongst the people who got them for free, so we're gonna pick them up now. Finished with whip, but I guess I'm coming in with a bit of a hot take. That's probably my least favorite whip.
What did I hear?
That was my least favorite whip.
What?
Yeah, I think the one at Playland Park was better.
I thought the one at Playland was a bit underwhelming.
I think we're heading to Thunderhawk next. Finished Thunderhawk, the last time I'll be riding that till it turns 100 next year. But I did want to point out that right here is where the lair was, and it's not here this year, which kind of sucks. I want to go through that again, but oh well, it will be missed, but I'll just do the other houses, I guess. Here by Steel Force now. It actually just opened for testing, so there's not that many people in the station right now. So we'll get our first rides of the day on Steel Force.
Are you ready?
Finished Steel Force and did a front row ride, which is really great. I absolutely love that. Right here in front of the area that is gonna be Iron Menace, right there. That's where the coaster is gonna be. We're actually gonna do a quick tour of the infield construction site, so that's gonna be really cool, and I can't wait to show you guys that. Got the hard hat on, and now we're finally in the space of our construction zone.
I'll give you a quick rundown of where we're at. So we've done a lot of work in the last week. The folks who have kind of kept up with us. The first 4 pieces of station track have arrived. So SD1, 2, 3, and 4 are here. They're in our overflow lot right now under lock and key and security supervision. Actually what they're doing is they're building out some of the elements for the station on those 4 pieces. So Once they get that to a place where they're comfortable and we get a specialty crane out here, those will move into place hopefully the first week of November, and then from there, it's on. We'll be doing the lift hill next. We talked to Claremont Steel Fabricators. They're doing about 100% of all the steel fabrication. They are 50% of the track is already done and ready to ship. 90% of it is in production. They do a great job there, so they're ahead of schedule. They look great. We're going to get about 3 to 4 loads every week up until about Thanksgiving or a little bit more. We have 68 total that need to come to the park, so it'll ramp up significantly once we hit Thanksgiving. To my right and some of your left is actually where the Immelman Loop is going to be. So you're seeing a lot of that structural and foundational footer work being done now. This construction wall will come down once the park closes on October 29th, and they still need to do some foundational work in that area, as well as in the area over towards Possess. So we still do have some foundational work to go, but we're in a really good place. Feel really good about where we're at, and estimated date of completion is still in that spring 2024 range. So for those that ask, Monster is kind of like 50-50. It's either going to be relocated in the park or find a new home entirely, so there are discussions underway about that. Cedar Creek Flyers, very, very likely it's going to be rethemed to a steel yard that is in 2023, but at one point running in the 1930s, hence the McTavish Steel Factory. So a lot of that is going to kind of start at that Dorney Grill area, and then we're going to move all the way back with theming. So think shopping, think food, a lot of dynamic elements. Possess will keep its name because it just fits. Possess, Hiram McTavish, Ghost in the Machine. But there will be some theming changes there as well.
So yeah, you can see now, but this is where the Immelman supports are going to be, right here. And then the rest of the ride that way. So very exciting. And now we're heading to our second tour, which is at Ghost in the Machine, right over there. They threw in one more surprise with the tour, and that we're going to be able to sign one of the Iron Menace signs, which is insane. That's awesome. So this is the sign right here, and there's my name along with an ECF for East Coasterfan. So I don't know exactly where this sign's going to be going forward when Iron Menace is built, or if this is just going to be up for the last remaining day of Dorney tomorrow. But this is a really cool opportunity that we're able to do. But now it's time to see what Ghost in the Machine's all about. I will say from here, it's a really cool looking facade for a Ghost in the Machine. So I presume we're allowed to film in here, so I'll give you the chance to see what the inside of Ghost in the Machine is. That's a creepy Annabelle doll right there. I will say that the look of this maze is already leagues better than Enigma, where it was like a bunch of cages and flashing lights. Whoa. Wow. That is creepy.
This is all really well.
It's like the underground.
I think because
Holy cow. In the dark, I presume this is going to be a pretty spooky maze. Whoa. God dang.
Hello.
That doesn't look good. Really cool set. Here.
Look at this room.
Got water dripping down there. That's cool. Video screen here, I think.
Like the iron, like all the big high valley, like iron,
Wow.
I really want to get the not scary one.
That event looks intense.
Also, this was the 50th anniversary of it, like the OG of it. So yeah, I basically Halloween Horror Nights and Not Scary Farm is like the best.
This is like the ending of Sweeney Todd right here.
Oh no.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Holy crap. That's gonna be insane lighting later.
Giant fly wheel on loan from Phoenix at Chernobyl.
Oh, mirrors. No. These are definitely remnants from Enigma, the mirrors and everything. A little outdoor section.
That was scary. Oh god, we got out of there. Wow.
We're not done.
This is an indoor, outdoor. Oh wait, this isn't it. This isn't the end.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Like,
what the heck?
House. Nope, there's a little bit more over here.
How big is this maze?
This is probably like is this like the longest scare maze I've ever like watched? Like really? Yeah. Someone needs to like check like measure that. The I heard Pushkari had a long one. I remember. But here's the end.
Wow.
Overall,
that was a great looking maze. You could see the piece of the track over there. for Iron Menace. Pretty much all the track is done and ready to be shipped here, so should hopefully open pretty early into the season, maybe even opening day. All done with Possess, and we were in the very back row, so lots of fun. A lot of force right there as you go up the vertical spike, which is always my favorite part of riding Possess. So first launch, we even got to see a bit again into the construction site. Riding Possess will definitely be different next year with Iron Menace right next door as its neighbor. As mentioned on the Iron Menace tour, Monster, which is right here and disassembled, it's either moving spots or just gonna be gone in general, which is a little sad to hear. I've only been on Monster once, a long time ago, so I'm not sure what the history of Monster is gonna be next season, but we'll have to see what they decide to do with it. In the midst of the meal right now, but up there we got tater tots, macaroni and cheese, Italian sausage. I'm in the middle of my meal right now. Oh, there are also cookies and there's like ice cream over there. But I think they're gonna be doing a Q&A soon and maybe even an auction. But right now I'm gonna enjoy my meal. Showing off a bit of the silent auction. You got a bunch of posters just lining this whole table, including a Steel Force one. I don't think that's the exact one I have, but I definitely recommend people get Steel Force banners. They even have Haunt, Peanuts down there, a few other bits of merchandise, Iron Menace, cup and coasters. You got a Mortgage plush. They actually have a lot of Iron Menace stuff.
In total, we had 181 people come to today's event. Thank you so much. Our region appreciates it, our regional reps appreciate it as well, our assistant regional reps appreciate it. I do, obviously. For it being a first-time event, that's pretty darn good. So again, thank you very much for coming. Dorney Park, thank you for coming as well.
Registration was unbelievable. You all have been incredibly kind, whether it's here or on social media, and I always really appreciate that. So in a world that's full of negativity, it's really nice to see positive people, whether it's about the projects here, or Dorney Park, or the Lehigh Valley, or the industry overall. So thank you for that. I also just wanted to say thank you for following all my instructions on the construction tour. Keeping your hard hats on and safety vests, we appreciate it. And I did talk to Mike, and we would love to have you guys out here in maybe some of those colder winter months when we start to get some track up. And Jessica and I have had some conversations about that as well. So we can find a way to connect that to a local charity. That's what we would love to do. So I'm going to start some groundwork as soon as we close here.
Thrilled to have you guys here, and we're really excited about what's in store for Dorney Park in the future. Who's ready for 2024? I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. I'll keep it short and sweet. I'll be around if you have any questions. We just appreciate your commitment to Dorney Park and everything that you're doing. We do this for you, and none of this would be possible without you guys.
Well, things are wrapping up now. They're announcing the winners of the silent auction, which Mike and Alex actually both won Iron Menace tumbler and coasters, so that's cool. They actually did offer to ACE members a few extra treats, those being Peeps, and then there's actually both an Iron Menace sticker and a pin in here, so that's really cool as well. Overall though, I did enjoy the food. I think it was better than what was offered at Climbing Around, but unlike Climbing Around, I'm actually going to get to stay a bit later and experience Haunt. The scare actors are coming. Whoa, folks. Scare actors are coming. The scare actors distracted me. We just got off of Demon Drop, and that was running great as always. Love that. Alex's first ever time on Demon Drop. What do you think?
That's crazy. Like, the airtime going down, you're literally floating the whole way down.
And now we've made it here to the opening ceremony, which is gonna be happening in about 5 minutes. So got a good spot close to the front and should be able to show you everything that goes on. So enjoy the show.
Once again, my brave, Halloween Haunt is about to be awakened. Who here is willing to stand on the grave and try to do the heartbeat? Right there, I see a perfect, I mean, Can you feel your own heart beating?
I'd say it.
You can feel your own heart beating.
Take his heart out.
Well, I'd like to feel your heart beating. I have quite a show in store for you this evening. So stick around for 7 o'clock and witness me conjure the night. I better see you in attendance. I know your faces now. Now, let Halloween Haunt awaken! Tonight, I shall rise! I summon the malignant spirits of the night! I call upon chaos, lust, terror, and excess! Dark spirits, help me restore the scepter of midnight! Help me rule the night! Don't forget my son, to include everyone. I tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the Sandman he comes. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight, into the light. Into night, take my hand. We're off together, never there. Allow me to get you right. What you want to me, baby, I can make you feel. Let me take my ice. Allow me to get you right. What you want to me, baby, I can make you feel. Allow me to get you right. What you want to me, baby, I can make you feel. Let me take the ice. Allow me to get you right. What you want to me, baby, I can make you feel. Let me take the ice.
To the jungle, we got something. We got everything you want. How do we know the names? We are the people that come. Whatever you need. And if you got the money, honey, we got your days in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Watch it bring you to your knees. I'm waking up. I'm waking up. I don't know what's worth fighting for. Why have to scream? I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not alright, so I'm breaking the habit.
This is not a test. This is your goddess, Hecate, announcing the commencement of the annual purge of humanity. I unleash terror.
Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. I always feel like somebody's watching me. 'Cause it's about to get heavy. Let's go. It's about to get heavy. Yeah, take the train. Oh, the dancing. Nobody watching. It's out the same floor. Yeah, we're down right beside you.
Why has the power not passed into me? No! The power of the spirits combined is too strong! How is this possible? How can this be?
Had a good time watching that show, but I do prefer the show from last year in my opinion. That one was a little bit better. Gonna start doing mazes now, starting with Blackout, which was one I actually did kind of like last year. Finished Blackout, and just like last year, that was fun. Not entirely scary, but just kind of freaky being in the dark all alone. Now, this is Michael's first time ever at Haunt, so we're gonna get his reactions to everything.
I enjoyed that. That was just, it wasn't like super scary, but very like disorienting. There were also some pretty good scare actors, especially towards the beginning on that.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to Blowing the Bayou.
Yep, that's where we're heading next.
This will be the first time I have ever done basically like the same or similar houses in 2 different parks.
I thought Blowing the Bayou here was fine, but maybe this time with the group it'll be much better walkthrough, so looking forward to going through it again. About to do Tourist Trap next, but first we gotta share our thoughts on Blood on the Bayou, which was definitely a better run through than last year for me, since last time I had to deal with a lot of little kids and this time it was our group, which is slightly better than little kids. What do you think of Blood on the Bayou?
The first part I was kind of iffy on because during especially the back part of it, there wasn't a lot of scare actors. At least not that I feel like really fine. But then we get to the ending and there's this kind of big gator, big gator animatronic thing. Like, wow, that's really cool. And then there's a giant snake head popping out at the end. I'm like, holy shit!
That snake's pretty cool.
Snake head. Overall, I thought it was all right. But that ending, I think, nailed it.
And now we're entering my favorite maze, Tourist Trap. Love this
Yay! Trap!
I'm sad to report that was the most disappointing house of the whole night because there was like barely anyone in there.
Where were the scares? No scares.
There were none. The few people that are in there did fine.
Yeah, they did good.
But like so many empty rooms. That house has so much potential.
It's called Tourist Trap, and yeah, that felt like a tourist trap.
I think we had a better time in all the other houses, probably combined. Next is Roadside Stop and Shop, which I thought was average last time. Wow, that's going fast. But hopefully it's much better this year. Yeah. Right now we're dealing with a very funny scare actor.
Eat it! It is not edible! It doesn't matter! It's metal! It's not a lollipop!
This is great.
How was I supposed to know?
Wow.
It doesn't have chocolate in the middle!
It's got red on it! It's got a little cherry! See?
Alright, I'll give it to you. It tastes right.
So yeah, after that amazing interaction, whoa! After that amazing interaction, talk about Roadside Stop and Shop, which was, again, alright in my opinion. Just needs a bit more actors to really be great. It's finally time we experience the new one, Ghost in the Machine. As you saw earlier with the insides, even though I can't film inside when we're walking through, we're in for what looks like a really fun maze with hopefully a lot of actors. Just finished our first ever walkthrough of Ghost in the Machine, and that was awesome. Easily now the best haunted house in this whole park. It was amazing. You can actually see the park president right there look at people as they leave the maze. But yeah, that was awesome. I absolutely love that. Definitely recommend it. There were so many things in there that I haven't really seen at any of the houses here. It was definitely on the level of like a house at Hershey in my opinion. What do you guys think?
I thought it was fantastic. The theming in there was incredible. I've been spending the past 7 weeks going to Haunt. That was one of the best ones I've done all year. I'd say probably even better than some of the ones at Hershey, I think.
They really put all their eggs in their basket for this one. It's like, with this...
It's long, too.
It's very long.
Also...
Come to Dorney Park, it's awesome.
It really feels like with this whole idea of like the McTavish theme, they really want to like go all out and just show what this park is capable of, and I think that's great.
And then other Alex, who doesn't really go through mazes that often, and he actually did go through this.
This is my first haunt that I'm going through mazes at. That was really well done. The theming was great. The scare actors were really good and engaging. The lighting and music was really good. Some of the projections in there.
Yeah, there was great projection mapping, like screens. Yeah, I know we're here on the last day of Haunt, but next year where this maze is probably going to come back, I would be very, very surprised if it doesn't. definitely check this out. This should be like the #1 stop of haunt. Finished all the mazes. So first let's talk about Necropolis, which was actually pretty freaking good this year. A lot of staff in there and a lot of good decent scares. And I can say the same thing too about Trick or Treat. There are a lot of good scares and moments that we had in that maze. Still short, I wish they extended it, but there are a few times that it got me. So right now we're walking throughout the line for Steel Force. Gonna finally get our night ride on it, which I'm really excited about. All done with Steel Force, which proved to be a very fun night ride. Went really fast and the airtime was really strong and sustained. As you can see, I've abandoned the group now, and that's because I'm heading out. Also, I know you guys haven't seen a lot of Scare Zone coverage so far in this video, but trust us, we have gone through the Scare Zones like Carnival, and we've really liked them this year. We've had some good interactions. And that's gonna be the end of my day here at HallowThriller and Halloween Haunt at Dorney Park. First, let's start with the Ace event, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the ERT session, I enjoyed the meal, and just hanging out with a bunch of Ace friends. And then coming back to Halloween Haunt was also great. I liked returning to the houses and Scare Zones, although some of the houses didn't really stack up to what I remember them being. Scare Zones were pretty good though, and then the new house, Ghost in the Machine, really blew me away. That was amazing. But with that being said, that's gonna be my last visit here, obviously, to Dorney for the season. I will most certainly be back here to ride Iron Menace, which I'm really excited for. Thank you so much for watching this video, but I think I'm tired, so I'm gonna head home now.